Hello darts nuts, I'm going to do another review of a set of Maruone darts. These are soft tip darts, and like I said before, this is a fairly new company. Well, it's fairly new to me. I think it's a pretty new company, and the darts are made by players, 4 players it says on the box. And these are a 90% tungsten from the Maruone M90 series, and this is a 16.5 gram dart. And this particular model is the Cube, and like I said before, it comes in this very neat compact plastic packaging, and inside you've got a little tray with the darts fitted inside a kind of a soft rubber point protector. And you've got some standard shape Maruone flights, and the darts are already fitted with some soft tips and what look to be in between size L style nylon shafts. And this particular design is, it says from the info that I was reading, it said inspired by a famous pen manufacturer. It says Cube comes with a special feel to the barrel, doesn't bite into the finger, so it has a feel like silk with these small shallow cuts, and it's a very nice shape. Like I said, the darts are made by players, so they probably tend to pick features which they find functional and useful, and a lot of barrels these days tend to have a lot of grip on, and this has got quite a nicely cut design to the barrel. I mean, your fingers and your thumb are spread out across the grip of the barrel, so you're just feeling just a slight edginess to where these long cuts are. So it's not exactly a smooth barrel, there's a little bit of a grip there, but the feel of the barrel itself, the tungsten, has a nice feel. But what I like about this particular barrel is it has a very nice comfortable front style grip. A lot of the Asian darts tend to have the grip here, but as you can see, it's got this nice little bulge at the front, so it's a very comfortable shape. It is for me, because I'm a front gripper. I can either be gripping on the bulk of that bulge or just behind it, and it feels comfortable either way. So this is a very nicely profiled design. So we'll have a close look at the darts now. Right, here's the close look at the Cube. As you can see, it's got your soft tip point fitted with a 2BA thread, and like I was saying, you can see the profile of the barrel has a very nice front style taper, and it's a very comfortable bulge here. So depending on how you grip it, even if you're gripping behind that, it's nice and comfortable. Just slightly on it, I'll probably be gripping it maybe around there, but it has a very nice shape, and you can just about feel the edges of these long grooves, so there is some grip there, although overall I'd say it's just a medium level. But the tungsten itself, like, it's got like these like big square smooth sections, and depends on how the oil in your finger grip is. But like I said with smooth darts before, sometimes it feels just as grippy with a smooth dart, and this is kind of like a little bit of both. It's got like these edges which is giving you a bit of grip, but it's also got these like smooth sections as well. So I'd probably say it's a medium level grip. It is quite a nice shape though. Doesn't mean to say it's going to throw well for me, but we'll have to find that out. I'm hoping it will, because I quite like this barrel shape, and as you can see it's fitted with in-between points and these quite nicely designed Maruone flights. So I'll just let you look at the barrel for a bit, and I'll put the detailed picture up. Alright, here's the detailed picture. Here's the detailed look at the darts. It's got a 25mm soft tip point. The front section from the second cross cut tapers towards the nose, and that's about 9.3mm wide, and then it tapers towards the rear section, and that's about 13.7mm wide, and then it's a very gentle taper towards the end of the barrel for 17mm. Overall length is 40mm and the width is 7.48mm. Right, I'll just do some measurements on the barrel. The barrel length is 40mm, 40.06, and the widest part is probably going to be just above where that writing is, I think, or at least that's where it looks to be, and that is 7.48, and it just tapers a little bit and then it carries on tapering, just gradually getting thinner as it gets to the end of the barrel where it's about 5.7, and then you've got a little bit of a taper as it goes towards the front, 7.14, and then it tapers down to about 5.7 again. So that's the measurements. Right then, I'll just compare the weight of the barrels. That one is 16.75, 16.63, and 16.78, and the weight of the full setup as supplied is 18.64 grams. Alright, I'll see if I can find the balance point. It's going to be around the front, but it might be a little awkward because of the shape of the barrel with it being tapered so much. Yeah, I think the taper's affecting it a little bit there. So with nothing attached, it's probably just around about there, just past where the barrel bulges, and with the point attached it's just about there. It's pretty much the same spot really, just slightly different. And with this supplied setup, I think it's going to move a little bit more to the rear, just about there. So it's more on this sloping section here. So that's the close look at the Maruone Cube darts. So let's give them a throw and see how they go. I'm holding it down on the bulbous part at the front. It flies alright from there. It's fairly comfortable. It's just a little bit strange because it is kind of tapered there and tapered at the front, so you've got this like kind of a bulge in your grip. But I suspect it's probably going to be a little bit better just behind that, where it gets a little bit narrower, because you've got something to push against then, and it feels just that little bit more comfortable there. I'll just have a couple of more throws from there, and then I'll just maybe move my grip up a little bit. One more from that position. It's surprising as well because I can feel the edges of these cuts even on that bulbous section, but I'm gonna just move my grip up a little bit, and it's just kind of like on the slopey part behind that bulge, and I think it probably might be better there because it feels more comfortable in the grip, and it just feels as if the balance is a little bit better there, so we'll see how that goes. I think that is the better spot to grip it onto. It gives you a little bit more to push onto the barrel, so you've got something to push against, and it feels a lot more comfortable there. And surprising as it might seem, this barrel, it feels more grippy than you would imagine. Maybe because, like I said before, some of the sections are quite big square smooth bits, and it all depends on the oils and the grip on your fingers. And there's more grip than you would imagine there. That seemed to fly very nice through the air, especially from that position. I think they fly better there, mainly because it feels just better balanced in the fingers, and even though I'm a front gripper, that's not really too far away from where I would naturally grip it anyway, because the barrels are quite short, but it just feels really nice and comfortable to grip there. A couple of more throws from there, then I'll try it from the rear section. That by mistake. Just for the sake of experiment, I'm just going to try it pretty close to the end of the barrel. I don't think it's going to be very good there. I think that is the definite sweet spot there, so it should really suit front grippers and middle grippers, and will probably suit rear grippers as well. Just depends how you like to grip your barrel, but I'm just going to give it a try from there, see how it feels. Threw it too high. Now it feels a little bit too weird throwing it from that position. I'll give it one more throw. If you're a natural ray gripper, you'll probably have no problems gripping it there, but for me it just feels a bit too weird. That is definitely the sweet spot there for me, and probably for quite a few people, I should imagine. Just feels nice and comfortable there, and it feels nicely balanced, and it has a nice steady flight from that position. So I'm just going to go back to that grip now. Well, that's the Maruone Cube. It's a very comfortable dart to throw, especially just around that slightly slopey part after the bulge. It's very comfortable in your grip there, and like I said, it probably suits all kind of grips really. I mean, it flies pretty well for me, and I'm normally a front gripper, and it should work well for centre grippers and rear grippers as well, because the barrel's only short. So, and I quite like the feel of this barrel. It's got a very nice feel to the surface of the tungsten, and it feels more grippy than you first imagine, even with all those like flat smooth sections. You can also feel them kind of squares, like the cuts. You can feel the edges of them, but I think it's more the fact that there's a kind of a stickiness, depending on your own grip, like on your fingers and that, like I said before, but I think that gives it a nice feel. But it's a very nice comfortable dart to throw, and like I said before, the balance is really nice just around there. It was a little bit strange just holding the bulge, but maybe some people might like holding it there, but I found that section to be the best part of the barrel to grip. So that's the end of the review. Thanks for watching.